Today was the latest media session with Arizona's coordinators and players. A big topic this week is the transition from Jordan McCloud to Gunner Cruz at quarterback. He struggled earlier on this season, but the team is ready to rally around Cruz as its starter.
We definitely still hungry. We're still hungry. We still ain't give up. We're all in for Gunner Cruz to be our quarterback, So we're all on board with him. We're all gonna be behind his back, and we all gonna try to win this game on Saturday. It hurts because Jordan's a friend of mine. Of course, all my teammates are friends of mine. But I hang out with Jordan. I know he's gone through. I know he didn't start the first 3 games, and then he plays 2 games and got hurt. It's unfortunate. I know God got him. But at the end of the day, his next man up. I know Gunner's gonna be ready for this situation. He's here day and night. So I'm with him and I trust him.
We're still up. Our mood's never changed. Obviously, it's kind of not going the way we want it to be, but we're still super positive. We're still keeping our heads up, and there's no doubt that we can still get that opportunity and get that dub that we want. We're excited for what we have ahead for us, and hopefully we get a chance to get on the field and get that win. So we've been through a lot already through this season, so I know this team can take anything that comes at it, so I'm not worried about that.
I think when you get to take a step back from having to be the guy, you've got time to kind of reflect on what you would like to get better, what you think you can handle better, and I think it's about time to see what we do. We all need this. We all need to kind of rally around him, and all positions need to have a great week of practice and then perform like great things. I don't think it's the mental side that may or may not have. It's just making sure that he's prepared and getting all the looks in practice, and I think him having all these reps this week is going to be really helpful.
Stevie Rocker and Jaxen Turner are 2 of Arizona's emerging players. Tuesday, they spoke with us about their impact at this point in the season.
My style of play, I like tackling. I like hitting people, so I feel like I'm fast, great instincts. Play a lot of man coverage. I like man coverage. It's one-on-one basically. And as a safety in this defense, you have to fill a lot of run gaps. So as a safety, you can't be scared to come up and tackle a 200-pound running back. That's what the game is for. That's how you get paid at the next level. So I take pride in that.
How did you go about earning the trust of this new coaching staff?
You can't go nowhere with trust. You can't win games without trust. So as long as all 11 players on the defensive field, everybody who's in the rotations that's playing the game, as long as they trust that this play is going to work, this defense is going to work, we're going to get somewhere. And we're still in a process, but it's getting there.
What about you personally? None of these guys recruited you. How do you show them that you're worthy of being a starter, earning playing time, etc.?
Extra work, believing what they say. You go out there, do what they tell you, and it worked. Ooh, I'm gonna do it again, and it's just a process of doing stuff they say repetitive, and showing, and then them telling you that it works and it's worked at the next level, and then you're gonna keep doing it. We practice it every day at practice, so any defensive drill we got is implemented with tackling. But then also it just comes down to pride, You don't want to look silly on film not being able to tackle. You can't get to the next level without not learning how to tackle. So it's something that I just prided myself in. I can't miss no more tackles, and really had that edge, I'm going to make this tackle.
I just think he's playing better, much more coachable, takes the coaching well, whereas sometimes I always felt like it was a little bit of he was looking at it like it was a personal affront and tried to sell him on the fact that, hey, I'm here to help you. That's what we're trying to do here, is we all want to get better. We all want to, be competing at a high level, and we're here to help you.
I kind of prepared myself with the thought of, okay, I'm just gonna have to fight for what I have, fight for whatever I'm gonna have to get, and just see what happens. And never really had a big focus on getting onto the field. Obviously, that's something I wanted to do, but I didn't focus too hard onto that. I just kind of was like, I'm just gonna throw myself into a grind and see where that takes me.
When did the coaches bring up this idea to you of playing fullback?
They kind of just threw it at me, kind of like, hey, we're going to put you here to get you more opportunities onto the field. And I kind of just took it and ran with it. I didn't shy away from it. Obviously, I'm not going to say no to a chance on the field. So I was like, okay, I'm ready for it. Whatever I got to do to at least help us get a better chance of winning, I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Had you ever played fullback?
I played fullback in youth football.
Okay.
So it wasn't nothing completely new to me.
When they told you that, I'm guessing they said you're not going to be like, blocking the middle linebacker every single time you're out there, right?
Yeah, they said, they kind of introduced it to me into a good way. So, but either way, if they told me I was going to have to do it or not, I'd still take the opportunity and I wouldn't back down from it.
Was there a significant learning curve at all at that position
not
versus
really,
tailback?
Not really, but I feel like now, since I'll probably transition back to tailback at some point, so I feel like it'll help my transition to tailback more, because then I'll start understanding a little bit more of how everything's going to flow in the game. I like being a part of impact plays, even whether I'm getting the ball or not, whether I make a simple block that gets them to score, at least gets them a big run. I've always liked to do that stuff, so I can just say like I was a part of that play that at least got us that score.
I think Stevie's attitude's been really good from the time we've been here, and he's just a young pup, but he's when he's out in space and he's got the ball in his hands, he's done some dynamic things. So we're expecting a couple more of those things.
The next media session will be Thursday when Coach Jed Fish will talk with reporters for the last time before the Wildcats head out to Colorado. From the Sands Club, I'm Averie Klonowski with GOAZCATS.com.